Cosatu President Duma Dlamini joins us on the phone line. Good day, Mr. Dlamini, and thank you for joining us. How do you view cabinet recommendations?
Good afternoon, Lerato. We indeed do note that the process evolving from the Interministerial Committee has yielded the report briefly that we are not seeing in the media, having seen the statement. It is consistent with the point we made a few months ago. Remember when the banks took the decision and one auditing firm to close down or to cut ties with the Oakbay companies. We raised an issue because we felt that such a move was riddled with collusion by the banks, and we feared that workers were going to lose jobs should such a move go ahead, and we made a cry. That was followed by a meeting with the Banking Association at NEDLEC, wherein we raised our concern. So when the Interministerial Committee or Cabinet took the decision to subject this matter through this process, we welcomed that. Now we hear there is a move towards a Judicial Commission of Inquiry. We would want to hear more details of it, but I think we should welcome that because it seeks to protect the most vulnerable, the worker, who cannot decide when decisions are made between the banks and the companies or any individuals perceived to be politically positioned with a business which is deemed by the bank to be a risk. So we welcome this. We must expect more details and support the move that the cabinet has taken this time around.
Mr. Dlamini, let's just have a look at one detail. Recommendations say that the mandate of Banking Tribunal and Bank Ombudsman should be reviewed. Do you agree?
Look, Cosatu has been raising the point for a long time. In particular, when it comes to the central bank, the Reserve, South African Reserve Bank, which seems to be in or out of what happens within the banks. What do you do when you're finding yourself in a situation that the bank are taking a decision that is you're not happy with? Where do you go? Is the ombudsperson enough to protect you at that particular time? To investigate these areas is very, very important for an ordinary citizen of this country who most of the time, many of them get closed down purely because a decision has been taken and they cannot question the decision. So that would be most welcome to protect the most vulnerable in our country.
In light of the decision by Future Growth to freeze SOE funds, do you think we should relook at the functioning of financial institutions?
I missed a portion of your question at the beginning.
In light of what the decision of Future Growth to freeze SOE funds, do you think we should relook at the functioning of financial institutions?
Indeed, when asset managers like Future Growth, who manages monies of workers, take decisions that runs the risk of bringing down government institutions which are key to provide a service or services that we need. Whilst we are not opposed to anybody questioning the management in the SOEs, but when decisions like this are taken closer to being political, we must be concerned. We must ask the question, what is the security of everybody in the country where one or two asset managers can pull down the roof on everybody just because they are politically unhappy with a particular situation? It is a matter that is much concerning, and we must really expect that such investigations which may happen must help us really to protect the most vulnerable in the country. What future growth is doing is a matter that's
Thank you very much, Mr. Dlamini. That is Dumo Dlamini, the president for Cosatu.